Right. Okay. Hello again, all you lucky people. I am the Harbinger, the 999, and I have rebuilt a Ameritron AL 1500. Sorry if the video's a little shaky. I tried a couple cameras earlier, or I've been trying them for the past 3 or 4 hours. Couldn't get the resolution I wanted, nor anything else. They weren't behaving. So I'm doing this with my camera from my phone. So I'm sorry if it doesn't exactly look as stable as I would like it to. But anyway, this thing has been completely gone through. Take that out of this. And it's been completely cleaned up, and you might even say polished. This amplifier has been modified. Someone put this big old huge Peter doll in there. It's not an original transformer, and by doing that, they forgot to or neglected to replace the the rectifier and the filter circuits. So anyway, those have been upgraded. Of course, in order to get those things in there, required this thing really sucks as far as focus, but required a few little fancy cuts of the spacer, and that way everything would sit in there and not interfere with anything else. The LEDs on this monster have been put in and replaced the old incandescents. Took those out. Oh yeah, and the timeout on this has a 330 ohm and the an R508 slot. So it brought down the time, which is 680, which was a 680 ohm, and gave us should give us like 3 minutes. Yep, 3 minutes from the time I started this. I turned it on. So yeah, okay. So she's running. She has a new soft start board in there, module, of course, with the relay, the boot with it. And this is, as you probably noticed, is not the original relay that came with this. It was the circuit board, which was comprised of two relays that were not very high rated as far as current and power went. It was a somewhat complex circuit. I didn't have all the information on it and how to rebuild it, nor did I really want to, considering it wasn't heavy duty. So I put this in there, a very heavy duty relay, old school style. But she is definitely effectual and will not fail like the old one did. The output coax has also been replaced with, I believe that's 440 or something like that. I'm terrible with the numbers. Anyway, the monster that's in here, she just came up on high volts. According to this, she's running at 3700. I really haven't bothered to see if that was true or not. So let's see. I could always just test right on the damn plate, huh? According to the fluke there, it is, yep, $3,770. All right. That's a EMAC 8877. And everything in this thing, as I said, has been cleaned and polished. The blower has been gone through, and every single little fin on that is has been cleaned up. Every single contact and this switch here. Let me zoom in on there. They've been all nice and polished. Let's see here. Where are we at? Even the contacts that that were not being utilized. Oh yeah, and the switch, of course, has been completely. Oh yeah. Oh, that one. Is that a spot or just reflection? Oh, that's a reflection. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, they're all nice and spick and span. All the solder connections were very sound. Apparently, when this amplifier, whoever had it before, when the relay circuit started to fail, let me see, that thing is really clean. It overheated the output choke, so that was replaced. It was a little singed. It tested good, but I really didn't want to utilize it, so I replaced it. All these fins in here have been all cleaned up. The bearings on the capacitors, let's take it out a little bit, and they've all been cleaned up and re-lubricated. The verniers, they're real nice and smooth. Oh yeah. Got a little dust on there. But yeah, I'm out here in my dusty old garage. This is not a shop. I don't do this for a living. All I do is restore these things now and then as a hobby. Oh boy. Shaky, shaky, huh? Okay. So, anyway, let's flip it on over there to go see what she does. I'm going to put this on off of high volts to power out. And we are going to just do a non-modulated test here at first. I have it on the 300 watt scale on a diamond. It's on RMS or average. And well, let me turn it down, because I've got a couple amps here. Well, I have a little amp in line. I'm going to be driving it with a zoom out, with an old Connex. I don't have a ham radio anymore. I don't have a ticket anymore. Don't really care to have one anymore. So we're not going to be testing the other bands. All I can tell you is I checked them with a grid dip meter, and they are all factory. The lead, the lower band lead or upper band lead, however you want to call it, has been cut and is free floating. So, oh yeah, and the coupling cap still tested good. Whoever had this thing, they didn't use it very long after they put that transformer in. That's all I could figure. They they didn't care for the original one that was in there, and so they put that in there. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. We're gonna quit fooling around and show you what we're driving this thing with. And this is what's oh, hello. Really? Well, I guess if I modulate, we'll see something. Wow, okay. Well, that's really weird, but that's what I have the radio turned all the way down to. it doesn't really read too well, I guess, on that low scale. So we will turn this little amp on. It has a couple studs, part of the last stud finals that RF Parts had, and we're going to see what. Oh wow! Okay, stay there. We're going to see what she does on driving it. It should be 65 watts is maximum drive recommended by the manual. And turn the modulation down, of course. And we got about 60 watts. Right on the money. Okay. So we're going to come over here. Oops, before I forget, flip this up to the 3000 watt scale, RMS, because I don't like fooling myself. According to the meter on this, it reads peak. Because this thing kicks out quite a lot, substantially more than what this meter reads now, because it has a higher voltage input and this tube is super strong. I'm going to dumb the meter down to, I'm going to make it a ×2, so that way it won't look real impressive, but at least it'll keep from damaging the damn meter. All right, this is 65 watts of drive. Let's see what we got. No modulation, and stop shaking. At 65 watts of power, and with the amplifier all tuned up, we get, oh, it's creeping up to 2000. Yeah, the finals in this Connex are getting a little tired. I use it for all my testing, so yeah, they're drifting. But let's see what we get on this beast here. Power out, no modulation, and we get the same thing. 1800 drifts up to 2000 with 65 watts or 60 watts of drive. Probably 60 watts drifting up to 65. But yeah, that's factory. That's what it's supposed to do. And of course, if I was to modulate on, well, take it down to modulate, it will peg this meter out. So, actually, I got to dumb it down. Anyway, just want to do a proof of concept. I'm going to pause the video and put the cover on. That way, you can see what the cover looks like. But the face of this thing, besides a little bit of garage dust on it, it has a very immaculate face. There are no scratches. Well, let's see here what we got here. I know it had a bunch of tape on it. Looked like glue from masking tape or something. So I was taking that off. Didn't quite get it all off. I was using denatured alcohol. I didn't want to use anything more harsh. But once once all the little tape glue spots come out, I think. Oh, look at this. Is that a nick? But yeah, I'm gonna give her a final touch up and clean up. And oh, that is a nick. I'll be down. The outside rails here, of course, Yeah, they're a little rough looking. I could give it a touch up, or I could just go at it with some steel wool. They're pretty much the same. But like I said, this thing is a cream puff. This is an extremely clean amp. The air box was all cleaned out. The socket was all polished and adjusted. It really didn't really require a whole lot. The filament pin looked like yeah, they had a little bit of spring tension out of them, but other than that, like I said, this thing is it was just it wasn't used for a long time, and somebody really didn't know how to fix it once it broke. So there's the pot down there that adjusts the power out meter, little blue thing down there. But everything else is functioning just as it should. The switches in the front, when I first got it, they were not operational. The only one that operated was the power switch, but it had an incandescent bulb in there, and it was super hot, even though it somehow it was still functional. The other two switches didn't work at all. So I took all three of them apart, cleaned up all the contact surfaces, cleaned all the old grease out of there, re-greased them. And this one I put a LED in, and it's got a little circuit right there for the LED resistor and diode, and it utilizes the N pin. Anyway, that's it as far as this thing goes. I really I really enjoy that sound. Like I said, every little surface in this thing you can imagine has been cleaned. Every circuit has been gone through. I really don't know what else to say, but whoever gets this thing is going to be getting a cherry. Anyway, I'm going to put a pause for a little bit, and then we'll come back with a nice clean shiny amp before I bag it and tag it. Okay, modulated test. We're going to go from well, I'm trying to get it to go from 20 to 30. Yeah, it keeps creeping on me, so oh, damn it. Okay, 20 to 30. And we're going to come over here and flip to operate. And see what this thing does. Let's take it off of the 30-watt scale. Stick her up there. 3,000-watt scale. Try to get this damn thing to focus. Okay. Here's 20 to 30 watts drive. So 500 to 1200. And if we look on the meter here, I went ahead and divided it. So it's actually reading it's times 2, whatever you see on this scale. So basically the same thing. Well, except for this one says it's starting off at like 150, 200. I almost going to 250. yeah. So myself, if it was my amp, I would never kick this thing any harder than that. Actually, I got a little 25 watt radio, but it doesn't always give me that. I gotta work it, so I have to use this amp, and it's on low. It's on low, so that's what I was able to get out of it on low, 20 to 30. Anyway, a simple little modulated test. If I crank this thing up, the swing up to 65, she will definitely have some peaks up there that would have exceeded the meter's scale. So it was necessary to dumb it down. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a final blasting and cleaning, and which I said I was going to do here a moment ago, but let's go ahead and get her done, and that way you all get a final look at her. Oh, another note, I was looking up the specs on what this thing actually does as far as okay, according to the technical specifications, this originally the original transformer provided 3600 volts. Of course, that was DC with no load, and under full load it would drop down 300 volts to 3300. With this particular monster, I was getting 3765 with no load, and she would drop down to 3530. So basically she had a difference of 235. Of course, that's still 230 volts higher than what the original transformer was providing. I reckon it's not probably just that voltage, of course. It's the little extra current. I don't know exactly what extra current the Peter doll does provide. I haven't looked up the number, so there's a whole lot of things I don't know. So probably everyone else probably knows a whole lot more than I do regarding this thing. Hell, I only work here. Anyway, myself, like I said, if it was mine, I would never put an amplifier in line with it. I would just run it straight off the radio, and that way it would last forever. And it would also sound loud as hell. So anyway, depending on how you adjust your radio, I guess. Anyway, back. I'm going to clean it up and blast it out and put the cover in and all the fancy screws, all the nice stainless steel round cap screws, and we'll see what she looks like. I might even put a coat of paint on the lid. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Okay. Oops. Gotta stop that. Come on. Okay. Well, here we are again. And this is the back of this thing. As you can see, this thing is... It's a cherry. It's got a little bit of garage dust on there. This damn garage is so dusty, it's incredible. But anyway, yeah, little dust, but I'm going to blast that off here in a minute with the compressor. As you can see, the cover, it's got some rub marks on it. Looks like a leg was being drug on her, or a foot or something, and there's a couple other marks that didn't come out. I scrubbed this thing thoroughly with denatured alcohol. If there was any glue or anything like that, it would have come off. So these marks, and this is a textured paint. I was thinking on painting it with some very nice radiator paint that I bought for spraying radiators, but I'm not sure how if it would stick to this textured stuff. It's kind of a plastic type textured paint. Anyway, I got all the screws in. They're all stainless steel, 632s, nice round head screws. Oh my God, this so much is heavy. And okay, and look at the other side over here. You say it's dust. I guess I could always put some armor all on this thing, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to get the dust, as much dust off it as I can. I already blasted the inside. The inside's nice and spotless. So the front of it. Oops. Electric fiddle almost fell. Like I say, I might go there and do a little more denatured alcohol on the front of this thing, but for the most part, she's very nice. And man, all right, this is the air intake on this side. So all stuff out of the way. And got an air intake there, so you got to keep that side clear wherever you put this thing. And the meters, they have something in them called diffusers. I don't know why this damn thing doesn't want to stay where I put it, but yeah, they got diffusers, because if they didn't have it, you'd see like 3 little bright dots over here on this side and 3 bright dots on that side. So I had to put diffusers in them for the LEDs, and they also help. Of course, you know, the word explains it all. They diffuse the light evenly across the meter. Anyway, she's all put together, and she's pretty quiet. She's got a good airflow. There's no big dents or gouges or anything like that. Like I say, this thing is, she's a cream puff for her age, and as far as the power out is just unbelievably strong. So whoever gets this beauty, if I was selling it, I wouldn't sell it for any less than $3,000 myself, because I mean, yeah, she'll put out $3,000 easy. But that's not me. I don't stress them. Anyway, I'm gonna go there and edit this film and put this thing to do a little final blast. I might try to get that little spot off the face. I don't know, that one and this one over here. Do a little more rubbing. Go there and rub it out. Anyway, all you lucky people, you have a good one out there. I hope this is what you might be looking for, because she is a beauty. I would get one myself, but I don't even have an antenna. Oh, look at that, she came online. All right. Okay. And let's see here, we're on low. This is another modulated test. That's what, like 15, almost 30. Yeah, 15 to 30. Oh, a little more. Okay. 300-watt scale. 300-watt scale. That's about 15 to about 75 watts. That's about 75 watts. Okay, so we'll flip that thing up to the 3,000 watts, and then we'll turn it to operate. Ooh, if I could reach it. There we go. Refocus. And this is what it does with 75 watts. That's RMS. It's swinging up to 3,000. Easy. All right. And on this meter, let's see what it does on this meter. Yeah, of course it's times 2, bottom scale. Oh yeah. So yeah, more than 3,000 peak. Yeah. Anyway, okay. I'm done testing this thing. Whoever gets this is going to love it. And whoever gets this, whoever you might be mad at, have a little mercy. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, any takers on this thing, it's a pickup only, Bakersfield, California, of course, and there are no exceptions. I will not take this thing apart and cage up the transformer, you know, crate it up and all that crap. No, I'm sorry, can't do that. But it is there for pickup. At 77 pounds of old-fashioned, of pure old-fashioned power. Like I said, myself, I wouldn't let it go for no less than 3,000, but that's just me. Thank you for watching. Anyone is interested, please leave a comment. I'll be making some other videos kind of similar to this one on some other things that I put together for other people. So, thank you. Bye.